Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's channel is brought to you again by my crazy hair. We're letting my natural curls out to play today, so don't mind that. For today's video, I had debated between doing multiple short videos on a bunch of different products that I had that were new and that I wanted to review and show you guys, or just doing one big video covering all these products. As you can see, I have a full face of makeup on right now, meaning I used all the new makeup products, and I am gonna walk you through what those products were in today's video. My table is a hot mess right now. I've been filming for maybe the past 45 minutes to an hour, and this is just a disaster here. So let me organize myself just a smidge. So I'm kind of gonna go in order of use and what I use first. Some of these products are not necessarily new releases, they're just new to me, so keep that in mind. The first product that I use today that is new is the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. This primer right here is called the One Silicone Free Primer That Does It All. So that's what really caught my eye regarding this primer, that it's silicone free. I actually saw Tati from Glam Life Guru feature this in a recent video, and I was really intrigued. It says here on the back, delivering all the benefits you'd ask for in a primer and the one you never thought you could. Silicone free to dodge skin congestion. It's supposed to be mattifying and hydrating, blurs pores, and preps skin for lasting makeup. So just a bit of a backstory, I typically don't like pore blurring primers because most of them are silicone based, and I just feel like when I use a silicone based pore filling primer, my makeup doesn't, my foundation specifically, doesn't seem to last, and it starts to slip and slide all over my face. So like back in the day, this is way back, like 2012, 13, 14, when the Benefit Porefessional Primer was super in, I used that and my makeup always just seemed to slide off. I obviously don't use it anymore. I also tried the Smashbox, their like original silicone based primer, and I didn't like that one. And I recently, well not recently, maybe in the past like 4 to 6 months, picked up the, what is it, the e.l.f. pore blurring, the e.l.f. putty primer, and I just couldn't figure out how to make it work for me without having it pilling or rolling. And then I did also try the Tarte Clean Canvas, I think it's called, which is another one that Tati used, and none of those have worked for me. So I figured Wet n Wild, affordable price, let's give it a go. I used it today. I'm gonna insert a clip of me applying it. I generally have, I guess, the biggest pores in kind of this area of my face right here and right here in between my eyebrows. So that is where I focused on using this primer. I used another primer on the perimeters of my face. Overall, looking at it right now, I do notice some pore blurring. It didn't completely fill my pores, which is fine with me. I'm kind of used to seeing my pores there, so I don't really care, but I do notice that they look smaller or not as pronounced. I didn't feel this primer to be really thick. The texture was actually really nice. It felt really hydrating. I did notice it mattifying just a little bit as I was applying it, so that's another plus as well. And so far so good. I've had the primer on for about 45 minutes to an hour as I applied the rest of the products to my face. And I really have nothing negative to say about it right now. So I will keep you guys updated on that. Let me know if you guys have tried this primer out and what you guys think about it. All right, the second new product that I tried out today is from Rare Beauty. I got this Rare Beauty little set for my birthday from Sephora, and it comes with the Rare Beauty Cream Blush and the Lip Souffle, so their lip product. So this is what it looks like. It's a little deluxe sample of it, and I got mine in the shade Adore. It is a 0.11 fluid ounce, so really tiny. And I wanted to try it out. I'm going to also be inserting a clip of the application with this cream blush as well. So that is the doe foot applicator right there. Let's go ahead and do a swatch so you guys can see. That is the pink right there. Don't mind the other two swatches for right now. So First off, this is a really pigmented liquid blush. So, and luckily I had watched quite a few videos of other individuals on YouTube using it, so I knew that. I didn't go too heavy with it. This shade is also a shade I normally wouldn't wear as a blush. I don't go for these more, in my opinion, bright pinky shades, but I do think it looked really nice when I applied it. I made sure to apply this cream blush before I had set my entire face. The only area of my face that I had set was my under eyes with my concealer, and I feel like I maybe should have held off on setting my under eyes until after applying this, because I did notice that in the area where the blush and the powdered concealer met, it started to give me a bit of a line, and so I had to go back in with my concealer brush and kind of tap over it to blend that into each other. I also felt like it did overpower a little bit my cream contour, cream bronzer that I had used. There wasn't any issues between them mixing and looking muddy, but I did feel like I needed to go back in and reapply a little bit more of my cream bronzer. Overall with this product, I thought it was a really pretty color. It gave me a nice sheen. I wouldn't say it's a matte cream blush at all. So you can see it right now. I have set my entire face with a face powder, and also did add a little bit of powder blush on top, just because I felt like it kind of dulled down the color when I added my face powder on top. So, but nothing heavy. I definitely think the majority of that pink tone that you're seeing is coming from the Rare Beauty cream blush. So far so good. Would I say this is my favorite cream blush product on the market right now? No, but I also would say if you are interested and you can find it in a small set where you don't have to pay full price for it, I would say give it a shot. Well, the next new product that I wanted to show you guys today is from NABLA Cosmetics, and this is their Analogue Cutie palette. I purchased this from Ulta after seeing a Instagram post on the NABLA Cosmetics page where they were using this palette, and I really loved it. So this is what the palette looks like inside. You get 6 shades, 3 of which are metallics or shimmers. This shade up here, Dark Room, has kind of a satin texture to it, and then Camera Roll and Contact Sheet are your matte shades. It also does come with a mirror, and so this is the palette that I have on my eyes right now, minus the blue, which we are going to talk about in a second. Overall, I really loved the tones of this palette. I'm loving the shade that I have on my lid, which is 35 millimeter. It's this really beautiful gold shade that's not like a rich orangey gold. It's more of a, I don't know, like a white yellow gold that I'm really loving. And one of the other shades that I'm really excited to try out of this palette is this shade right here, Noise. Let's actually give it a swatch and let's see. So that's it on my finger. Look how beautiful that brown shade is. I feel like the flex in it is almost giving me blue or purple. Yeah, I'm seeing like blue and orange flecks in it, and I just think it's really gorgeous. I'm excited to dive into that color. With this palette, the shades blended beautifully. I had no trouble with any of the shades in this. NABLA Cosmetics also does vegan eyeshadows, so that's a definite win for me in my books because of my carmine allergy, so I don't have to worry about any of the shades irritating my eyes, and I'm able to use more of these red brick tone shadows, which typically have carmine in other makeup brands, and it's still really pigmented and really high quality. Now for the pop of color that we have going on, this was kind of, but not really, my attempt at the reverse cat eye trend that's going around right now. I wasn't too precise with it, but I just wanted to give this next product a go. And this is the e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick. And I am super impressed with these right here. I do have 4 other shades. I have the 3 shades from the Mint to Be e.l.f. collection, and then I have a purple one. And when I saw this blue shade on their website, I decided to pick it up. Mine is in the shade Midnight Sapphire. And all that I really did with this is went ahead and smudged it on my lower lash line. I took a couple of brushes actually actually, and went ahead and blended it out. And you can see it's such a beautiful blue color. I feel like this would also be really beautiful to go to do just all over the lid, like a blue smoky eye. So this is what it looks like on the inside right here. Let's go ahead and do a swatch. I'm gonna swatch it right next to where we swatch the Rare Beauty blush so you guys can get an idea for the shade. It's this beautiful blue shade, does have some sparkles in it, so it's not matte. And these are super affordable. If I'm not mistaken, these are less than $8. I think they're like $6 or $7, but I'll leave it somewhere here on the screen or in the description bar. And last but not least, we have a lip product, and this is the Buxom Powerline Plumping Lip Liner, and I have mine in the shade High Def Honey. And this is a double-ended product. It comes with a brush on one side, which I didn't use today, and then you have the lip liner on the other side, which comes in this teardrop shape. I don't know if you guys can see it. And the shade is this, you know, flesh tone brown color. Go ahead and swatch this for you guys as well. It is a really creamy lip liner, and I feel like the shape of the applicator made it a lot easier to fill in my lips and do the outline. And basically what I did with this is I went ahead and lined my lip, filled it a little bit, and I just topped it off with a lip gloss. And I'm really loving the Essence Glowing Gold Shimmering Lip Oil that I featured in my last video. And that's all I have topped off with this lip liner. So that is pretty much all of the new products that I used today. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have picked up any of these products or if you've been interested in them and which ones are your favorites. Let me know what you guys think of this eye look. I feel like I've done an eye look like this. Feel like now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I did an eye look similar to this several months back with the e.l.f. retro, was it the Retro Paradise palette, like back last year. I think, I'm not 100% sure. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button if you haven't already. I'd love for you to become a part of the family, the little family that we are growing here on YouTube. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram, GlitzByDay. I'm gonna leave it somewhere here in the screen as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.